Yo, what's going on, chat? I'm back with another daily trade recap. Today is November 17th. It is a no news Monday. So yeah, hopefully I'm not lagging because last time I tried recording, I was lagging. Okay, it looks good. Okay, so let me just go over the day real quick. Let me start at pre-market since there low-key was an insane pre-market setup, but I wasn't even on the charts. So pretty much we're in this obvious downtrend, and go to the hourly. What do you see? The most obvious hourly low you have seen since the hourly low back in 2012, I believe. So yeah, we're obviously trending towards this hourly low. Hourly closes down towards it. 15-minute closes down towards it. Just everything trending towards this hourly low. And then what do you see here? We're chilling inside these fair value gaps. And then boom, we dump inversing both of these gaps in one huge momentum candle, also making an order block with this little consolidation here. And we made equal lows right here. They're not that cool. They're not that important, but still. So this would have been my entry. Did we inverse this candle? So yeah, this would have been my entry. Stop loss would have been top of this high, and then I would have targeted the hourly low. I would have risked like pennies on this though because it is a pre-market setup, and I'm not really used to taking pre-market setups yet. So I would have risked pennies on it if I were to trade it. I'm not gonna lie, but it was a nice trade, and then boom, ended up paying take profit. Would have moved stops to break even here at this low. So yeah, wouldn't have gone break even. If I moved before this low, I would have got break even here, but after we did not end up going to break even. So it would have been a nice little win. I guess I gotta start looking at pre-market more, especially if there's nice volume. But yeah, that was one pre-market set. There's also a long here. I don't really like this as good as the short. But yeah, let's go over to the actual market open though. Okay, so pretty much coming into market open, I wanted to see longs. We have very nice trend line liquidity up here. So many stacked up highs, all making a trend line. We have some generated highs here, here, here. So I wanted to see longs. We are also inside of this big hourly gap right here, and we just swept this hourly low. I wish that we did not sweep the low pre-market, and instead during market open we went down, swept the low, tapped the gap down, then got a long. That would have definitely been best case scenario. But I still was willing to take a long if we swept this internal low, then got a nice bullish reaction out of that hourly fair value gap. So let's see what happened. You could let it all. So boom, we come down, we fill the hourly gap, then get a very nice bullish candle here. If this candle closed here, if it closed past this FEG right here, I would have taken this, but I don't enter whenever like we're inside a gap. I mean, technically my trade on Friday, I entered when we were inside a gap, but it was different. It was different. Like we already inversed like a very obvious gap, but like these are just both like weird looking gaps literally right next to each other. So I just didn't like this as much as the trade Friday. It's all about discretion really. So I did not enter this. I wanted to see either along here or along here inversing this gap. And then boom, this next candle. Man, I could have entered here if I want. I just did not like it. I would have rathered us close right here and leave this internal high. This would have looked way better if the candle closed like here. Because we'd still have this internal high right here that we could sweep, but we sort of swept it already. So at this point, since we already displaced past this internal high, I would have liked to see like a pullback and then maybe a 30-second long is what I would have liked to see. But But yeah, as you can see, that doesn't really happen. We just sort of kept pumping and pumping. So yeah, right here, I would have loved to see us like leave relative equal highs, retrace down to this gap, then get along. But once again, that just does not happen. And then we're sort of just chopping around on the 1 minute here. Boom, came down. We did have a decent 5 minute inverse right here, but I just didn't think like the bias was clean enough and the price action was clean enough, so I stayed out of this 5 minute short. And then it did end up working if you took profit at this unfold 5 minute, which is also on full 15 minute we made. So I'd say this 5 minute short was, well, no, never mind. I'd say this 5 minute long was the best trade of the day because because of the momentum up after tapping this 5 minute gap, after sweeping this low, and we made like a breaker block inversion at the same time with momentum on the 5 minute. So this is definitely the best setup, but yeah, just nothing that I wanted to take. I took it on eval, but yeah, and that's pretty much it. We pretty much just chop for the rest of the day. Yeah, it's 11:06 right now, so let me low-key see if anything has happened. Okay, yeah, we're going down. Yeah, so no trades today. Once again, I'm copy trading these two expresses, and I'm also working on another top step eval to get a third express. I did end up longing here on my eval. I made like $1,000, I think. Yeah, I took profit at this high, so I made 1,000, but then I ended up taking a short here. I quite literally like almost top ticked it, but then I like kept scaling in. Like after this inverse, I scaled in a ton, so my my entry like went down to here. Then I got like stopped because I scaled in too much. Anyway, it was really stupid, but I'm still up five. Yeah, it's 500 or 600 on my eval today. So I'm fine with it. I just sort of wanted to keep trending until I got to a plus $1,500 a day because there's not really a point in like being up only like 900 because it's because you need $1,500 days to pass. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a quick little trade recap, nothing crazy. Once again, I will be making my episode 2 of the 10K challenge at the end of every single week. So either Friday or Saturday. So that's when I'll be going over all my trades and going over my P&Ls and all that stuff. So yeah, if you made it till the end, make sure to join the free Discord. And thanks for tuning in. And yeah, peace out.